Hey everybody, this is Trisha with the Bookworm Gals, and I'm here to bring you another book review. It's been a little bit since my last one, but I've been really busy with work. But I have finished a couple of series, and right now I'm going to review for you the Wake Trilogy by Lisa McMann. And here's the cover. I bought this as a set on my Kindle, so I don't have each individual cover. But I believe that this is the cover for the first book. This series consists of Wake, Fade, and Gone. And this series is about a girl named Janie, and she gets sucked into people's dreams. And it's an odd concept. It's a really good concept, and the plot was really good. It leaves her very physically drained, though. Like when she comes out of the dreams, she can't see anything. Her hands and her feet are numb, and it's just physically exhausting for her. And basically she doesn't know how to control this. She has no control over which dream she gets sucked into and which ones that she doesn't. She does learn to control this as the series progresses, and she finds out that she's not the only person to have this special ability, and that it is hereditary. Excuse me, the dog is growling. Um, she also finds out that it's not going to turn out well for her. She has a love interest in it named Cable, and he works undercover for the police department, and indirectly he gets Janie involved in this, and she uses this special ability of hers to help solve cases. This is not a series that I would recommend for young teenagers, 12, 13, 14 years old. There's a lot of risky, not risky, but there's a lot of sketchy subjects in it. Such as statutory rape, drugs, sex. There's a lot of the F-bomb in it. And it's just not something that I would probably let my 13 or 14-year-old read, but for older teenagers and adults, it's all right. I would rate this series a 2 out of 5 stars, and I hate to say that because it was a good concept and it was a good plot, but the writing style in it was just heinous. I hated the writing style, and it wasn't even so much because it was, it wasn't first person, it was present. It was a present tense, but I mean, just extremely short clipped. I'm gonna try to find uh, an excerpt that I can read to you just to give you an idea of how this book is written. Okay, here's one. This is a particular part of the novel where Janie's really angry at her love interest Cable. And this is the excerpt. She passes him on the way to school. He looks up and eats her dust. He's late for school. She doesn't speak to him. Uh, how? Why? Why? You can't see it, but why write something like that? It's not good. It's just not good. There's one point in this book, or in this series, I can't remember which book it is, where Cable and Janie are having a conversation, and the author literally switches writing styles so that it's like it's set up in a play format. Or Cable, in parentheses, laughs and says this. It's awful. It's awful, and that is ultimately why this series is only going to get a 2 out of 5 stars for me, because if the writing style had been different, it would have been better, but I couldn't stand it. It was awful. Um, it is a good series. It is a good concept, though. It is a good plot, like I said, but this is not something that I would recommend to anybody who's really picky about writing styles, and I never really thought I was picky about writing styles, but apparently I am, because this just was not good. Um, so definitely keep that in mind before you pick this book up. If you think you can handle it, by all means, go ahead. Again, 2 out of 5 stars for me, and I will see you again when I review Tithe by Holly Black. See ya.